global sustainability. So may I now invite Professor Liu to the stage. So Professor Liu.
I was in the mid-90s, was first time I visited CDU. For the past 27 years, I've been here quite a few times. And I've really witnessed the great improvement, great development of the university. And I'd really like to congratulate all of you at the university for achieving this great success. The talk I'm going to give today, I actually gave the talk quite a few times in different universities in Taiwan, especially in universities, comprehensive universities with a background, strong background in science and engineering, which indeed I think is what CDU is. And I hope that I'll be able to introduce to you some of the background in this particular area, and perhaps would be inducive to some future collaboration among Taiwanese universities and research institutes and city universities. The topic is today's lecture is about sustainability, sustainable development, which has become a very important and, to a certain degree, popular topic among top universities, research institutes around the world. What I would like to talk about today is the background development of this particular field in the past 27 years. And these global change and future Earth are two international programs conducted by thousands of scientists around the world during the past 27 years. And currently, future Earth is just beginning to form its infrastructure among scientists throughout the world. And so I think this two research programs were designed and conducted towards global sustainability. That's why I put this research for global sustainability. Okay, and these are my the topics I would like to cover. And I'll start out with this introduction. And indeed, as we all know, science and technology really have contributed immensely to the well-being of humankind. And since the Industrial Revolution, some of these important achievements, for instance, we have controlled most of the infectious disease in the world for the the consequence is that the life expectancy, global average life expectancy, has increased from 30 years to around 70 years in this time span. And also, this is very important and interesting. The global adult literacy has increased to over 80%. And in many countries, it actually is approaching 100%. And the other thing is that the increase of food production has really outpaced the increase of the population. And more importantly is the nutritional quality of food for everyone has increased. And that is a tremendous achievement in our society coming from science and technology. Okay. And this particular picture I borrowed from Frank Xu. Really what I want to show is what nowadays people refer to as a hockey stick graph. As you can see, this graph looks like the hockey stick. Okay. And you will see this is a typical type of development worldwide in many areas for the past 200 or 300 some years. And this is essentially the per capita income of UK from the from the beginning to 2010, something like that. But remember this hockey stick variation. And better health and better nutrition led to exponential growth of population, which in turn led to sharp increase of demands of natural resources to satisfy the consumption needs of human society. That's the consequences of the evolution of the society, of the human society in the past 250 years or so. And you can see the birth rate has decreased, but the death rate has decreased even faster, resulting in this exponential growth of the population. Again, a hockey stick type of variation. What's more important is this. Well, these are different projections of the population for the next century, next 50 years or so, for different scenario, okay, like this. But what is more important really is this thing here. The middle class population has again increased almost exponentially. And here people define different parts of the world, middle class as people who had $10 US dollars or more to spend per day. And those people are classified as middle class people. And the consequence of this is that many people living in the world, and they have demands for resources. They need many input many resources from the from the globe, from the earth, and those are the things as due to the activity of the human society. For instance, of course, population in here, and also per capita income increase, and also the damming of the rivers, and also the number of motor cars. And here they actually also have very interesting statistics, number of McDonald's increase. What's important is here you see essentially almost every single variation, this hockey stick graph. Okay, and this is what we call drivers. The activities, human activities, is driving the change of the global environment. Okay. And the impact, the consequences of this form. And that includes, first of all, of course, the climate change causing greenhouse emission, and also here the NOx, the nitrogen emission, and so forth. And as you can see, all these impacts to our society, again, increases exponentially, hockey stick variation. Okay, so these are essentially human activities impact our global environment. And we define this particular relation as global change. Changes of the environment caused by human activities. Okay, and since about 30-some years ago, people have carried out all kinds of research studying those phenomena, studying those correlations.